Hello again, folks, and once again, thanks to everyone who's subscribed to my channel recently. But not only that, you are also liking, commenting, and sharing my stuff everywhere, which means more people have to hear what I say, and they do read the comments. And it's great to see us all come together for a common cause, and to show the mainstream media we are not what they are portraying us to their viewers and readers. We are normal people with valid concerns, and they are determined to stop us from being heard. And so if you haven't subscribed yet, why the hell not? You might as well join the gang. And so, speaking of the mainstream media, I don't just find them infuriating, I find them frustrating as well. I find them frustrating because of this Andrew Parker fella. You know, the guy who pretended to be a Reform Party canvasser in Clacton, whom Channel 4 journalists, or rather activists, were with at the right place at the right time in order to record him saying those awful things. And you know, I don't believe in coincidences when it comes to politics. Wasn't it James Bond who once said, the first time is circumstance, the second time is a coincidence, and the third time is enemy action? If I've said it wrong, correct me in the comments, but I'm sure that's the quote. But when it comes to politics and things happening to Nigel Farage and Reform, it's always enemy action. And so this guy, this Andrew Parker fella, he has disappeared in a puff of smoke. He is no more, nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen. No one has seen hide nor hair of him. If you go to his Mandy.com profile, it's gone, it's deleted, there's nothing there. The guy has become a ghost. And that, my dear friends, is not coincidence. There are so many questions about this guy, it's unreal. And there were questions that the mainstream media were never going to ask. All the mainstream media saw was a guy wearing a Reform Party rosette, saying racist stuff, and that's all they wanted, that's all he needed. And he gave it to them. He gave it to them via Channel 4 News. And there's nothing either from the Actors Union Equity. It said on his profile that he was a fully paid up member. But remember when I told you in a previous video, they're the ones who got rid of Lawrence Fox for wrong opinions. And so what worse for an actor than to be a member of Reform? Why didn't they say anything? There has been no statement from them whatsoever. I mean, I could go on about this fellow. There are so many questions, yet silence from the mainstream media. And it should have been a journalist from these media companies who immediately dug into this guy as soon as Channel 4 showed the footage. But no, they sold it to us, to you, the viewers, as your typically racist Reform worker, canvasser, whatever the hell he was. Now, there are rumours that Channel 4 News are planning on suing Nigel Farage for these allegations, but what else can they do? Because if they admit that it was all a stitch-up, then the shit will seriously hit the fan. There will be serious legal consequences for Channel 4 News, those who took part in this, and it amounts to nothing less than election interference, in my opinion. What little credibility they have, they would be gone. So, of course, they're going to keep denying it, aren't they? It's in their interest to do so. Their little scam has been exposed. And, you know, again, I have to say, it's 2024. It shouldn't be down to people on social media to do the digging and exposing crimes like this for everyone to see. It should be down to the journalists, but they're not journalists anymore, are they? They're activists. They're not reading the news, they're not informing us. They're telling us what we should be thinking, who we should be voting for. It's all opinionated garbage now. And like their story, if there isn't anything, they'll just make it up. This is the dream scenario that they've been waiting for, but they couldn't find it. It wasn't going to happen, so instead they cooked it up. It's blindingly obvious. And I think so far, I mean, we've got a week to go. This is the dirtiest general election I've ever seen in my lifetime here in the UK. Whatever next. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe, comment, like, share my stuff everywhere. Let's get more people on board. And until the next time, Roger Trout.